Chelsea Cohen again from Lifestyle Dynamics, and we're doing another unboxing. This is episode 5, I believe, so this is box number 5, and let's just get into it. Alright, we've got the little newsletter here, and let's see. Alright, we've got some organic heirloom tomatoes, and I wanted to talk a little bit about heirloom and about something called the slow food movement. I have a little bit of knowledge about the slow food movement from when I went to Italy over 10 years ago. I learned about the slow food movement, and one of the things that they are responsible for is they have a list of what they call seeds and food types that are in danger of extinction. So there are some seed varietals that people aren't eating enough of, and so their job is to get these seed varietals back into the general food consumption. So we've, in the last 10 years, seen a lot of heirloom tomatoes, other heirloom vegetables and fruits coming out, and that is in large part because of the slow food movement. And so if you're interested in finding out more about the slow food movement, you can Google slow food and find out a little bit more about that and how you can possibly help and contribute and see what they are all about. So I will also include a link to the slow food movement on my blog that I share on lifestyledynamics.com, where I share this video. So go ahead and look for that when it comes out. Alright, let's see what else. So we've got, these are called Gypsy Peppers. These also come in, I hear they come in red as well. And I've tried these before. I'm a big fan of bell peppers. The difference between these and bell peppers, these are a sweet pepper. They're not spicy. So that in that sense they are similar to bell peppers, but they are, as you can see, they're smaller, and the walls of the pepper are thinner. So they're not going to be as juicy. I found them to be a little drier, and I'm told that they work really well with grilling and roasting and stuffing. So we will try some of that. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, we have another 2 ears of corn. Very cool. I love corn. So I wanted to, this time talking about corn, I wanted to share a little bit about how you tell whether the corn is good or not. You want to look for like a grass green. So the grass green on the skin, and you want to make sure that there's a little bit of dampness to the silks up here. You don't want it to be rotting at all. And some of the things that I like to do with corn, I like to make a corn salad. You can do a corn salad where you roast the corn and then you cut it off of the cob and combine it with some avocado and some Mexican cotija cheese and some tomatoes and lime and cilantro. And I actually made that for a barbecue a little while ago, and people really just loved it. So it's a really fun and easy thing to do with some grilled corn. Let's see what else. All right, we have an eggplant, and took me the longest time to actually try eggplant. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but the thing that had me eating eggplant was an eggplant lasagna. And so you take the eggplant and you slice it into pieces lengthwise, and you use that in place of the noodles, and you just make it ricotta, like a ricotta basil and a little bit of a tomato sauce, and it works out really well. So it's really delicious. Okay, and so the next thing we have, these are called plots. They are a hybrid between a plum and an apricot. And I've never eaten one of these, so I was interested to find out what these were going to taste like. And someone said that to them they tasted like fruit punch. So I'm not sure about that, but I'm interested to try it. And I wanted to clarify the difference between hybrid and GMO, because I'm very much against GMO, but hybrid can be a good thing, and hybrid is not bad and not necessarily dangerous for you to consume. So the difference between hybrid and GMO, hybrid is a cross-pollination of two parent plants. In this case, it would be a plum and an apricot. And GMO, however, is actually going into the lab and using, you know, the most modern biotechnology to combine the genes of two different things. So whether it be two plants or something else entirely, one of the things one of the genes that they used several years ago to splice into a tomato was a flounder fish gene. So that's where you get into the, you know, weird science aspect of it, and the thing that kind of freaks me out, and I know freaks a lot of other people out, is when you get into that type of those GMOs. So you don't have to necessarily be afraid of the word hybrid, but the word GMO is very, very different. So that's the kind of very basic difference between the two of them. So there you have it. All right, let's see. Okay, now we have some honeydew melon. All right, so honeydew melon, I just actually bought a melon baller. I had one a while ago and I guess I lost it. Something happened to it, I don't know. But I just bought a new melon baller, and so one of the things that I'm planning on doing with this is to make a, you can do take a melon baller and then just flash freeze them in your freezer, and they make really good kind of little snacks. And another thing to do is to use them fresh in salads, like you can do with cucumbers and maybe some jalapenos, and a champagne vinaigrette and some mint would be really good. So that's what I plan to do with this one. All right. Okay, we've got some peaches, and I've been getting a lot of peaches. Peaches I love during the summer. One of the things you can do with peaches, if you're tired of just eating them, you want to have a new idea, is you can do a drink. You can make a peach iced tea, and that's just to take some black tea, just brew some black tea bags. They even have those cold brew Lipton black tea iced tea bags. Brew some black tea, get some peach nectar, and mix them together. Whatever, you know, the more sweet you like it, the more nectar you should add to it. And then just slice up a couple of peaches and toss them in there. You can do it for a barbecue. Looks really pretty. You might even want to throw some mint leaves in there to add a little bit more color. So that's an idea. Let's see. Okay, this is collard greens. I'm sure some of you are very familiar with this. I have never had collard greens, I will say. So I wanted to find out a little bit. I'm actually interested to try them. I did find out you're not supposed to eat the ribs, so cut the ribs out for sure. One cool idea that I read about was that you could use these as a wrap. And looking at the surface of it, I can see would make a very good wrap for the outside of some sort of sandwich. So I think I'll use one of those for that and give that a try. It's very, very sturdy, so it looks like it would be, you know, one of the better greens to use as a wrap. I did read about how to prepare it, you know, how to cook it also, and you could do the low and slow technique, which I'm, you know, here results in very good collard greens. You could also do like the quick technique where you cook it quickly like you would spinach. And the good thing about cooking it quickly is that it will preserve its vitamin C content. So if you're interested in that, getting more vitamin C in your body, you want to make sure to cook it quickly, not slowly, and you'll help to maintain those nutrients. So I'm gonna try that. The last one here, carrot tops and all, are rainbow carrots. So we've got some purple ones and some yellow ones and some green ones, and this one's a little bit of a darker, I mean not green ones, I'm sorry, orange ones. And we've got a little bit of a darker orange, and so one of the things I'm excited about with this is using my spiralizer to make kind of like a ribboned carrot and cucumber salad with ranch dressing. So I'm going to be taking these and doing that. They're a lot of fun because they're really colorful. So you want to do a little bit more with a colored, the colored, rainbow colored carrots than you would with other carrots, because you know you have all that color, so you want to kind of play with that color. And one thing I was very interested in was how long do carrots actually last in the fridge? Because I know I have a big problem with thinking carrots last forever and just leaving them in there and not, you know, trying to consume all my other vegetables because I know that they're going to last forever. I actually wanted to find out how long do they actually last. So I looked it up, and fresh carrots, fresh regular sized carrots will last about 4 to 5 weeks, and then they'll start, you know, you'll see them, you'll notice they'll start drying out, they'll start to get like a little bit white, and that's not a good sign. And with baby carrots, it's actually a little shorter of a lifespan, of a shelf life, and that's about 3 to 4 weeks. So just, you know, kind of pay attention. I know that carrots don't normally have like an expiration date, but that's a kind of good ballpark for you to know in terms of how long it's going to take and how quickly you should eat those vegetables. So that's it. That's all that's in the box, and I hope you join us next time. Again, this video will be posted on lifestyledynamics.com. Sorry, that's lifestyledynamics.com. And enjoy. I'll add some recipes up there, and hope that you share your comments below. All right, thanks so much. Bye.